Okay, today we're going to modify the sound. We're going to change the tune of how the beat sound like and make it just a little bit louder. Yep, I'm talking about the horn. This is how it sounds now. It will change. Alright, so we stripped away the right upper pharynx and the right lower pharynx so we can get access to the horn. So now we can see the original location of the horn. We're going to modify this and put the new horn setup in there. Be kind of a tight squeeze, but it should be okay. Okay, we're installing the horn. This is basically how it looks like. The package it came in. This is the diagram. It's not too bad. You have a little bit of schematic knowledge. Thing is, it's got a diagram for 3 different diagrams for a negative system, positive system, 2-terminal horn, and a 1-terminal horn. And this is a 2-terminal horn, and I had to troubleshoot it, come up with my diagram. It's always good to have some extra fuses, trial and error. And what's tricky is, even though this is a positive system, some horns are wired up on a negative pulse. Okay. Let's turn the power on real quick. See that? They both light up. Theoretically, only when you hit the switch, one of them will light up. But I guess this completes a circuit. The horn is wired up in a negative system, even though the bike's in a positive system. So that's what throws some people off in the diagram. Threw me off. I had to figure it out, rewire it, redraw my own diagram. Diagram here for a negative system, positive system, 2-terminal. But you gotta know a little bit about polarities, troubleshoot it. And I watch when I unplug the horn and test the wires. It's just so strange that both of these are hot, even though the horn switch is not depressed yet. Okay, now we're gonna test it with the horn off. The ignition on. Notice the brown wire still hot, but the black wire with the white stripe, it's not. Even when I hit the horn switch, but I can't hold everything at once. Even when I hit the horn switch, it doesn't get hot. So apparently there's always a constant flow, and a brown wire supplies that hot and gives it more voltage and completes the circuit to the black and white wire. Well, it was difficult troubleshooting it because it's a little strange, you know. It's either half power, no power. You turn on the switch, it gives it power, but there's always a constant flow of power when you hook the horn up, and then when you hit the horn button, it gets more juice. Strange, but you gotta troubleshoot it. I already did. Wired up the relay. I already bench tested. Everything worked. Fixing to assemble it. Okay, now we're finished with the installation. Let's see how it sounds. Pretty loud. Everything's working right. There's the mounting of the new horns. There's the relay right there. You can see it or not, but there's the relay right there. There's the horns. Two of them. Wire to a fuse. It's my wiring harness. Okay, it's got plenty of clearance. Nothing rubs. Looking good. Looking good. I'm going to turn it again just to double check. Nothing's rubbing, nothing is binding. I'm going to go from right there. Go from right there. Test it one more time. There it is. There's the dual tone. And now we're going to do the final inspection before assembly. Make sure nothing's bind. Okay. Looks good. Okay. Wires are run correctly. Nothing is bind. Nothing in hot spots. Okay. The horns. I'm going to turn. Nothing's rubbing. Nothing is hitting. It's a good sign. See the two horns. Let's look at the front view. Okay, there you go. Looks good. Got it from the top. One more time. Nothing is binding. Okay. Now it's time to put the fairings back on. Well, it's finished. Put everything back together. Everything's looking good. Let's test it again. Start the engine up. Oh yeah. A lot better. There it is. Horn is upgraded. Now ready to drive through traffic.